And at this time, I will pass the mic to Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick.
Governor Abbott, I have to say something.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Sit down.
You're out of line and an embarrassment.
Sit down and don't play this stuff.
The next shooting is right now, and you are doing nothing.
No, he needs to get his ass out of here. This isn't the place to talk this over.
This is totally predictable when you...
Sir, you're out of line. Sir, you are out of line. Sir, you are out of line. Please leave this auditorium. I can't believe you're a sick son of a bitch that would come to a deal like this to make a political issue. It's on assholes like you. Why don't you get out of here?
In the nation in mental health care access. 50th. There are only 50 states in the nation. We are dead last. The #1 provider of mental health care services under Greg Abbott in the state of Texas is the county jail system in the state of Texas. The largest inpatient mental health care facility in the state of Texas is the Harris County Jail in downtown Houston, Texas. He's refused to expand Medicaid, which would bring $10 billion a year, including mental health care access. Having trouble. They may kill somebody. They may kill themselves. A red flag law would protect the public. He's refused to support safe storage laws so young people cannot get their hands on their parents' guns. He's refused to support a ban on AR-15s and AK-47s. This 18-year-old who just turned 18 bought an AR-15 and took it into an elementary school and shot kids in the face and killed them. Why are we letting this happen in this country? Why is this happening in this state? Year after year, city after city. This is on all of us if we do not do something, and I am going to do something, and I'm not alone. The people of Texas are with us. The majority of the people of Texas are with us, but we've got to stand up to this, or we just accept this theater and business as usual, and we accept the next shooting. We could have stopped this if we had stood up after Santa Fe High School, if we had stood up after El Paso. We are going to stop the next one. We're standing up right here in Uvalde, Texas right now. That's why I'm here. That's what the people of Texas want right now. That's what we're going to focus on.
This community in Texas will never, ever be the same. Why? Why are we here? If not to try to make sure that fewer schools and fewer communities go through what Sandy Hook has gone through, what Uvalde is going through. Our heart is breaking for these families. Every ounce of love and thoughts and prayers we can send, we are sending. But I'm here on this floor to beg, to literally get down on my hands and knees and beg my colleagues. Find a path forward here. Work with us to find a way to pass laws that make this less likely. I understand my Republican colleagues will not agree to everything that I may support, but there is a common denominator that we can find. There is a place where we can achieve agreement that may not guarantee that America never, ever again sees a mass shooting, that may not overnight cut in half the number of murders that happen in America. It will not solve the problem of American violence by itself. But by doing something, we at least stop sending this quiet message of endorsement to these killers whose brains are breaking, who see the highest levels of government doing nothing, shooting after shooting.
Event that happened yesterday change anything?
You know, I've been working on this since the tragedy at Sandy Hook Elementary School, and I thought that would put some sense into the heads of the people who oppose common sense measures such as this. Background checks are supported by over 90% of the American people. The only place that it's a partisan issue is on the floor of the House of the U.S. Senate. There are 50 Republican senators who will not show the courage necessary to bring this bill up for a vote. All we need are 10 Republican senators to join with the Democratic senators in the Senate, and the bill will come up for a vote and it will pass. President Biden will sign it into law. Our schools and our communities will be safer. There is no reason in the world that we should not have background checks. Everyone understands that people who are a danger to themselves or to others shouldn't be able to get their hands on guns. You don't know if someone is a criminal. You don't know if someone is dangerously mentally ill unless you do a background check. It's not a major inconvenience for anyone trying to buy a gun. If you're not dangerously mentally ill, if you're not a criminal, you wait a couple of days, you get your gun. It's not a big lift. I'm a gun owner. I'm a hunter. I support the Second Amendment. The NRA members in my district support background checks. Fellow gun owners in my district support background checks. How it is that the Beltway NRA has a stranglehold on Republican senators is beyond me. We need to have loud voices. We need to have loud voices across the country, yours included. Thank you for joining in. And I will add, it can't be only after a mass shooting. 30 people every day are killed by someone using guns. If you add in accidental shootings and suicides, it's 100 people a day. This is not just every 5 days or every 5 weeks when there's a mass shooting. There's a problem out there, and we need to take the steps necessary to address that problem, make our communities safer, provide protection for our kids so they can go to school and learn.